You should have kept it over here and washed it. Why you got it on extremely hot? You don't know how to play with the water thing? That's why you need to learn how to wash dishes more often. You got this shit on super hot. What the fuck is in the bottom of shit? Shit hot. Why you having on hot like this? Damn. That was dumb as hell. Don't never let no water get that hot you can't even stick your hand in there. What's up, y'all? I'm having a conversation with Legend about jail. About jail. He got into some little trouble at school. Then gonna come home and stand in front of my face and say, it wasn't even me. I said, and you know what niggas in jail saying right now? It wasn't even me who did that to that nigga. It was such and such. And you sitting up there doing 40 years for such and such? You up here doing 40 years for such and such? That's how I was looking at some of them girls down there when I went down in there. I'm like, what you down here for? Oh, my baby daddy, he wanted me to take the charge and that nigga out there fucking every bitch he can get his hands on. While you in here stuck in jail, taking the charge for a nigga who don't give no fuck about you. Because if he did, he wouldn't even allow you to took that charge. And you up here being crazy over this dude. But that wasn't my point, y'all. My point was, I was trying to tell him that I thought jail was like when you go to trial and shit, like on the TV, on the movies. You remember on the, on the movies where when you go to trial, you see people with suits on and big court day, the judge sitting up there looking all good with their hammer and all that. I thought, man, you know where them folks, you know what these folks trial be? You know where they hold trial at? You want to know where they hold trial at, child? This where they hold trial at, right here. This be the judge. This be the judge. This is where they hold trial at. And you know where you go when you in prison? You see that little door right there? It be like a little door like that. You go right through that little door and you got to sit there. They going to ask you what your name is. They going to pull your file up right there on the laptop. Start naming off your charges. Ask you, do you have a lawyer? If your lawyer is not present in the courtroom, guess what they do? We continue in the court day. Gotta keep on, you gotta, and then if they continue the court day 3-4 months out, that means you're not going in front of a judge for 3-4 months. Exactly what they said. So guess what if you in jail? Guess what if you in jail? You gotta wait 3-4 months just to go see the person. The judge again. Even if the lawyer is present at that time, you still gotta wait 3-4 months. So, baby, I can't wait till some of these little niggas go to jail. I can't even lie to y'all. And that's a bad thing to say because a lot of people not gonna get it until they in her. A lot of people ain't even gonna get that, don't even understand what it's like until they get in her. Especially all these YNs walking around right now who getting all these pats on the wrist, breaking into injuries, stealing people's kids and all that stuff. Wait till you get up in there and you get to see that you ain't going to trial. Your trial gonna be held right here on the laptop. Wait till some of these YNs get to see that. I can't wait till they get to see that. That you thinking you gonna be Young Thug. They got a Young Thug for your ass. They got a Young Thug for your ass right there on the laptop. Steals food. Yeah, they stealing food and everything else. And I cannot, I'm telling you, jail woke me up so hard. I thought jail was totally different than what I had seen. I thought jail was going to be this big, you go to court and you got suits on and all this stuff. Man, them people's like, go on in that door right there. You got to go through that door right there and then the lady going to come on the laptop. They going to have a laptop like this sitting there. They got a laptop like this sitting there. So you mean to tell me I don't even get to meet my judge? You mean to tell me this lady don't even know what I smell like? My aura, nothing, and can sentence me 40 years right here from a laptop? And she doing that shit so quick. She all like, boop, 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 boop. She sentencing people. I'm seeing girls come back from the thing 40 years. 40 years. 20 years. They coming back from the, I'm like, how many years you get? Oh, I got 20 years. Oh, I got 10. Oh, I got 4. From a laptop? I knew in that moment right there, when they held my trial, when they held my court date right there on that laptop, I said, And my hair wasn't even like this. I had to sew in. So my leave out piece, you know, when you got to sew in, that middle piece be sticking up. My flyaways was all stuck all up. Wait, there is no food. Forgot. Sorry, I thought this was my friend live stream because my friend is doing a live stream recording and cooking food, but my keyboard blocked it. But okay, we're running along then. When I got in there and I seen that you can't, that it was certain products they don't even allow women to have, like tampons and stuff like that. You got to make your own tampon in prison. I was like, oh no, jail ain't for me. That's when I knew right then and there. I was like, I ain't going to jail. I ain't coming back to this place. They ain't never got to worry about me again. See, I was playing because I had got a lot. The saying is true. Once you start going to jail, you don't stop. You don't stop. I went to jail back to back too. I went bam, and I got released on my own recognizance. Then went bam again and had to stay in there for 2 weeks. When I had to stay in there for them 2 weeks. Woo! Baby, let me tell you what happened to me while I had to stay in there for them 2 weeks. I'll say that for another day. 2 weeks felt like 30 days. 2 weeks, let's start with that. 2 weeks felt like 30 days. And I didn't like how they treat you in jail. They make you know how when you outside going to court, and when you outside facing court charges like tickets and stuff, you keep getting continuous like 2-3 months out. In jail, it's not 2-3 months out. It's like 5 months out. Because you got to remember, it's a lot of people in jail. And everybody want to be seen by the judge. Everybody feel like they should be free. So guess what they do? They space it out real far. And if you was locked up during COVID, I know you just now seeing your judge. You about just now seeing your judge if you was locked up during COVID. But when I tell you, I seen, Thank you, y'all. When I tell you, when I went to prison, I seen how them folks treat you in there, how you can't get your lady products like how you can on the street, how they don't care nothing about you, how they had the women on. Let's start with the women. Had the women locked up 23-1. Here go this laptop. You done in here? You done in here? You need to come clean out this sink and wash this lid out. When I seen how they do you need to wipe down the counter, the stove. I'm trying to get Legend together, baby. When I seen how they do the women in jail, you ain't got to worry about me committing nothing. The next time I go back, baby, it'll be voluntarily. Because I'm going to take one with me. What the song say? I'm going to take one with me. Next time you see me in somebody's jail cell, just know it was well deserved. Cause I ain't going there without a bang. I'm gonna give a nigga a reason to put me in jail. I'm not even lying. I wouldn't care if it's a small case. Next time you gotta go do a year or 2. I'm gonna give you a reason to give me a year in jail. Cause that shit ain't even worth it. When you sit there and think about how them people getting treated in jail and the food they give you so nasty, and then a lot of people is living off noodles, and they trying to say noodles got plastic and all that shit in there, and this is what people living off of. It was girls in there so long, y'all. Jail might be the worst experience I ever experienced. That was literally in there making noodles out of a hot Cheeto bag. Put the water in there, put the noodle in there, then spread it and break it down into a dip. When I seen how them girls was doing all that shit, I said, I won't. You ain't gotta never worry about me going to nobody prison, nobody jail, nobody prison. I ain't been back since. You know why? Cause I'm not finna play them games. If I ever go back, it's gonna be for a reason. Cause I had to earn me a motherfucker out. It ain't gonna be for no reason. I can tell y'all that. I can tell y'all that right now. It'll be because I had to defend myself, and I took me one right on with me. I'm going there, and they went on to heaven. That's the only way I'm going back. Seriously. A lot of y'all not even going to understand what I'm saying right now because you ain't never been through it. You ain't never been through it. Ain't never seen the inside jail. Y'all some lucky motherfuckers. If you ain't never got the chance to see it, then you lucky. If you ain't never been to no county jail, no city jail, especially that downtown justice center. If you ain't never been there, you lucky. You a lucky individual. Continue being lucky. Continue to be lucky. Continue. Continue. But some of these people, boy, they don't know nothing about it. Don't know nothing about it.
What's that word?
And to all you niggas getting smart with your mamas and your sisters, I can't wait till some of y'all go up in there. I can't wait for y'all to go in there because y'all tough. Y'all tough with everybody around the block. But when a nigga named Chauncey talking about some, hey, go up there and get my boots and my, go get my boots and my sandal out my cell. Y'all niggas ain't gonna be talking that shit then, is y'all? When a nigga named Chauncey stand about 6 feet solid, he bricked up. He been on the yard 20 years telling you go get his sandals from out his cell. Some of y'all ain't gonna be as tough as y'all think y'all gonna be. I'm telling you, I know, I've seen it. I've seen the mountaintop, like Martin Luther King say. I done seen the mountaintop. I done been to the top. I seen it. It was a girl standing in there so tall, she looked like Waka damn Flocka. Y'all think I be lying when I say that shit. She looked just like Waka Flocka. Said, damn. Oh, let's damn do it. She stood tall. She had her little work, and she was on the work committee too at the jail. That's how they get you. All the tough ass people be on the work committee. So you need them. You need them. If you need toilet paper, if you need food, they be on the work committee. Y'all don't know shit about that. How they set you up like that. Where you need the tough ass niggas. Had one girl, she was ready to get into a meet, boy. I straight up turned it to a you know what up in there. I was like, nah, I got to come back up out here. I got kids at home. She was ready to go at me too. She knew I had a bad attitude, and so did she. She thought she ran it, and so did I. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about that. But I'm going to save them stories for another time, y'all. They don't give you that many pass in jail and everything dirty. Yep, everything dirty in there too. You must have been to a couple of places. Everything is dirty. Everything is nasty. They treat you horribly in there. You ask them for some water, they like, get it out the sink, get it out the toilet if you need it. But if you dying, they don't care. You would almost have to be unconscious to get carried outside of them jail walls. Don't think you gonna get in there and fake no seizure and all that shit and go back home. Nah. They gonna send a staff in there to help you get back to yourself, and then you going right back in that jail cell. Even if a person beat you up. Did y'all see that one story on dang, it was a story going around on YouTube where the dude was like, he was up one night and he was like, a dude had a cell with one dude. He was like, both of them was cool. He was like, they never got into it. They was real cool on the yard, everything. He said just one night out the blue, he just heard dude crying in there. He was like, they got to fighting. He said, he even said he was going to interview the dude. He said, man, because I got to know, why did you take that dude butt like that? Man, that was so, man, I swear that dude's story was so crazy. He said the whole jail cell had to hear that man get his butt took. He said, and that dude was acting he was like, the dude was acting normal and everything that day. He said, all he heard was the dude say, get up off the bunk. He said, the dude was like, man, why I got to get up? Next thing you know, dude got his butt took. He was like, dude, both of the dudes was cool. He was like, they was friends. They was on they had the cell together for at least 2-3 years, he said. He said then one night the cellmate got horny. One night that cellmate got horny. Men get horny. He said next thing he know, that butt got taken. Jail is not no place I ever want to go. You know why I ain't never want to go? Because I want to give my butt up freely. Voluntarily. I don't want to give it up because I don't have an option to. I want to give my butt up because because I got a choice. You know, that's what freedom equals. free choice but, and then jail equals non-choice and choice. Freedom equal choice, jail equal non-choice. So which one are you gonna pick? Are you gonna pick the choice or you gonna pick the non-choice? I'm gonna pick the choice every time. Okay, I might have. Did I get off topic? Did I get off topic? Okay. I need to get back on topic. Bottom line, don't go to jail. And stop getting smart. And for you niggas that's smart with y'all mamas, with y'all sisters, and with y'all girlfriends putting y'all hand, I can't wait on you niggas to go to jail. I can't wait on y'all niggas. I can't wait on y'all. Because that's going to be the biggest wake-up call. When a nigga named Chauncey and I'm making you earn his clothes. That's going to be, I'm going to be laughing. When I be hearing certain people on the street be talking about niggas in jail, I be like, oh yeah, he tough as hell on the street. But when he go behind them walls, when that man go behind that wall, he ain't tough. His name is Shaquilla. His name is Eric on the street, and in jail, he's Shaquilla. It happens to the best. Hey, it happened. His name was Eric on the street, and now his name is Shaquilla. His name is Shaquilla now, L3. They laughing. No, for real. That's not funny, y'all. They laughing in the chat, y'all. Shaquilla. You like, when you go to visit the nigga, you all like, is Eric, is Mr. Eric in there? Shaquilla? Oh, yeah, we have an Eric over here. We don't know who Eric is. No, y'all gotta stop. No, for real, it's not funny. It's not funny. Somebody. No, for real, this is really taking place. That's why I be wondering, why is everybody so hip? Because I be like, if only you knew. If only you knew. Ain't no more dropping the soap. People straight getting talked into doing what they want to do, to be in that way now. I didn't hear a lot of incidents taking place in showers. I was hearing nowadays you hear a lot of incidents just taking place, just period. You can get talked out of it. And for the people in the chat acting like you can't get talked out of something, you can. It's easy. It's easy to get talked out of something that you want. It's easy, especially if somebody consistent with it. I'm just saying, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later.